Terrifier 3 just came out, but I'm already thinking about Terrifier 4. Today I have a theory for you guys, and let's get into it. I'm Pamela, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a Terrifier 4 theory for you guys. It goes without saying that there will be spoilers in this video for Terrifier 3, so if you have not seen Terrifier 3 before, or you don't want to be spoiled, this is not the video for you. Come back to it after you've seen Terrifier 3. I absolutely loved Terrifier 3. I thought it was a great movie. I was really looking forward to it. This was like my most anticipated movie of 2024, and it did not disappoint. It was gory, it was action-packed, it was funny at times, and I just was not disappointed with this movie. I will say one little thing that I'm a little disappointed with is that we didn't get more answers to questions that we had, about the lore and about Sienna's father, which I know a lot of people like that we don't always get answers to questions. And I totally get that, and I'm kind of with you when it comes to that, but I wish that we just got a little bit more. But let's get into the theory. So my main theory for Terrifier 4 is that Jonathan is still alive. I do not think that they really killed him. I mean, his death was off screen. And if we know anything from horror movies, if you don't see a character get killed, especially like a main character like Jonathan, that means that they're most likely still alive. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe he's really dead. If he is really dead, then the reveal of his death was still pretty good. It was shocking. Like, the second that they revealed that head was Jonathan rather than Gabby, my jaw dropped to the floor, but immediately I was like, no way. There's no way it's really him. But it was still a shock. But in my opinion, in Terrifier 3, he barely had any screen time. He really was hardly in the movie. So the fact that he was barely in it and they killed him off screen, I feel like they're setting it up for him to have a bigger role in Terrifier 4. I think he's gonna potentially be like the new Vicky in a way. The last time we hear from Jonathan in the third movie, he was on the phone with his uncle, but I don't think it was really him because his voice kind of gets like distorted a little bit, kind of like Vicky's voice was at the end when she was actually possessed. I think in the fourth movie, he's gonna low-key be evil a little bit, and him and Sienna might have to battle it out because they did already have some tension in the third movie. They weren't as close as they used to be. He was kind of pushing her away a little bit. I just felt this tension between them. And if you remember, in Terrifier 4, he was obsessed with Art the Clown. So what if that kind of plays into the next movie? Like he has some kind of darkness in him. And I mean, we really didn't find out anything about their dad, which I was hoping that we did. They really just teased it a little bit. But there's that flashback scene with the dad and Sienna where he's like handing her the drawing. It was really weird. He turns all red. He's not letting go of the paper. So who knows what's going on with that? But what if the dad was kind of battling some kind of evil? And maybe it's kind of breaking through to each of his kids. Like maybe the dad was sort of bad and good at the same time. And what if that breaks through to Jonathan a little bit? I mean, we know that Sienna is pretty much good. She's like a force of good, this warrior angel that, is sent to take down Art. And what if Jonathan kind of turns evil, is kind of the new Vicky, because, Vicky's dead, so Art needs another accomplice for 4. So what if Sienna, the ultimate force of good, has to go up against her brother? I do think that if this is the case, Sienna is going to ultimately save him in the end. At least I hope. I don't want Jonathan to actually turn evil, but maybe we'll actually lose him for real in the process. Like Art kind of tries to turn him evil in 4. Sienna has to battle it out with Jonathan a little bit, but of course she's going to still try to save him from evil, and maybe Jonathan will actually die in the end of Terrifier 4. I mean, that would be super emotional, which I do think would be good for the movie. I just think the fact that he was not killed on screen, he deserves a little bit more than that. If they're going to kill him, he deserves a more emotional death. Sienna deserves to say goodbye to him. And yeah, I just don't believe he's dead. I think that was to kind of leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger, get us talking about it, you know, guarantee that we're gonna go see the 4th movie to see whether or not Jonathan is still alive. But what do you think? Let me know down below. Do you think Jonathan is still alive? Or do you think that they actually killed him in the 3rd movie? Do you want him to be alive? Do you want to see him in Terrifier 4? What are your thoughts on my theory? Let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts on the 3rd movie as well. What was your favorite kill? Let me know. My favorite kill was probably Sienna's aunt. It was definitely like the most gory in my opinion. I thought that one was way more disgusting than the shower scene. I love the shower scene also. It was definitely very reminiscent of Dawn's death in the 1st movie. There were a lot of creative kills in the 3rd one. I mean, the Santa Claus that he used the liquid nitrogen on and then like smashed up his limbs, that was wild. And then like the mall scene when the kid opens up the present, I was not expecting it to be a bomb. That was actually the most shocking moment for me. When it happened, I was like, oh shit. I really was not expecting that. I thought when the kid opened the present, it was gonna be like a severed hand or something like that. But that's it for today. That's my little theory for Terrifier 4. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of this year, and I think we can do it. I'm almost at 10K. Definitely turn on all notifications so that you don't miss out on future posts, because I'll definitely be doing some more Terrifier videos down the road in the future. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.